good evening, or maybe good morning, depending on where you are in the world. As I promised, I don't know if I promised, as I mentioned in my latest podcast episode about um, staying zen during the holidays with the family, even when you know that there is that one person that either is driving you nuts or that never respects your boundaries, or is criticizing you right and left, whatever the issue is. I think most family have one person like this that is very triggering for others, or at least for the more sensitive people in the family. So I said that I would do an emotional freedom technique session about it. Here we are. A little bit late during the day because I did a ton of stuff today. I have new things coming in 2021. Tomorrow I'm sending a free video about alchemizing 2020 for a better 2021, no matter if we're still in the midst of the pandemic. And if you're not part of my newsletter, by the way, you want to be there because that's the way to get that video. And with that video, for people who want to go deeper, there is also an option to go deeper with the masterclass. But tonight, here, we're going to tap. How are you? Let me know how you are. I have something in my eye. I hope it's not going to get in the way of my tapping tonight. Of course, it has to happen when I'm live. Huh? So if you're here watching that, are you new to tapping? Do you know about tapping? Have you experienced tapping before? Let me know. Where are you watching from? Maybe what holiday you celebrate? We just finished celebrating Hanukkah in my house, but we're still, it's the holidays all around, so you feel in the holidays anyway. So let's go. So if you're new to tapping, tapping works really well, but you have to be experiencing the emotion when you tap. So even though I know a lot of us believe in positive thinking, in positive affirming, in my books, if you can't feel, you can't heal, because it's about letting the emotion flow in your body and out. And in that case, with tapping, to literally dialogue with the stress center in your brain to break the association between that person or that event or that anticipated event too, because there are people who always function the same way every time you see them. Or let's say you were the little sister in a family or the little brother, and when you go to your family, automatically the dynamics the family dynamics are coming back into place, and everybody's treating you like a baby even though you're 40, and that annoys the crap out of you, pardon my French. So that's what it's for. So you have to really close your eyes. If you're watching on replay, you can pause the video until you get to feel that trigger in your body. You feel triggered, either you're annoyed, you're frustrated, you're fully angry, whatever the trigger is in your body, the emotion response, you need to feel it. Where if 0 is you don't feel it at all, and 10 it's like it's unbearable, you need to be at least at a 5 or higher. So take a moment to maybe go back to an event, go back to a memory where it really, really created a negative emotional response in you, and bring yourself back, bring your body back in the present of that memory, or bring the memory back present in your body so that you can react. And then all you have to do is follow what I do and repeat what I say. Now, I'm going to stay very general. I'm going to say that person, you. When you repeat, you say the name of that person, because the more precise you are with tapping, the better it works. So let's say it is Marguerite. Let's give it a French name so you don't feel that I'm singling any one of you out. And she's always criticizing the whatever you're wearing or whatever you're doing. So when I'm going to say that person is doing that or that person is behaving in that way, in your tapping, you're going to say Marguerite is criticizing me, or Bob is making fun of me in front of everybody again, or my mother is crossing my boundaries. I see that a lot with my clients. It's not to blame our parents. We all make mistakes. I make mistakes with my kids. You make mistakes with your kids. Your mothers have been coming from another generation where there was even less awareness. So they function the way they know how. So you repeat with the most specific situation in your life. And I'm going to put my glasses on just to make sure if there are any comments or any questions. No. So that's good, because when I remove the glasses, I don't see. So if you write any comment or question on the screen, I can see. And I'll address any question after the session, or even in your comments later, you can put also questions. I'll come back and I'll answer you. So let's go. I now assume that you brought back that emotion in your body, and I'm going to use the word anger. If that's something else that you feel, sadness, frustration, annoyance, whatever you're feeling, replace that by what you are feeling. Now we're going to do a very short tapping session, because here in the group we keep it under control as far as time. You can redo it if you see that it's not enough for you. You can use it as many times as you want. There is no bad effect about using tapping. Okay, so let's go with what we call the karate chop on the side of the hand, and then I'll demonstrate all the points as we go. And we're going to do what we're calling an anchoring statement. We're going to repeat a sentence 3 times, anchoring the situation, acknowledging what's going on, because it's always starting with awareness, as you know. Even though that person is literally making me so angry. And you can replace by, even though I know she's going to make me angry, because you know in advance. Even though I know that person is going to make me angry, I completely accept and love myself. Even though I know that person is going to make me angry, or is making me so angry, because you think about the times when you see her making me so angry every time I see her or him, I completely accept and love myself. One last time, even though that person is always making me so angry, I completely accept and love myself. Now we're going to go at the beginning of the eyebrow here with 2 fingers, 3 fingers, doesn't matter. What side, doesn't matter. 2 sides, 1 side, doesn't really matter. That person and what she's always doing. So I repeat, be specific with your situation. That person and what she's doing. I know that person is going to do it again. I can bet on it. It's going to be the same scenario and I'm going to be so angry. So maybe you're not angry, maybe you're embarrassed. Now, under the collarbone, just under it where it's soft, that person is going to do that again. Under the arm where the bra line would be for women, she's going to do that again. You can bet on it. On the top of the head. And I know I'm going to be so angry about it. That person does that every time I see her or him. Every single time. You can expect it on the bone here. Here on the bone under the eye. I know it's coming. And just thinking about it, I'm angry. Why does she or he has to do that? Doesn't that person know it's so annoying? Maybe they do it on purpose. Maybe they do it to make me react. I don't know why they're doing that, but there is a reason. I'm sure they get a kick out of seeing my reaction. I'm sure they can see on my face that I don't like it. And I'm sure they do it in public, so I can't do anything about it. They know I cannot make a scene. And here they are again, that person doing that thing. That makes me so angry. I'm angry right now thinking about it. All that anger in my body right now thinking about it. All that anger in my body right now. Where is the anger in your body? I'm going to pick the chest, but it can be the neck, stomach, wherever it's showing up in your body. All that anger in my chest right now. I feel that anger in my chest so strongly. All that anger in my chest right now. And that just by thinking about it. All that anger in my chest right now. It even makes me angry to react in that way. So I'm angry to be angry for being angry. This anger in my chest. I don't like feeling like that. This anger in my chest every time I see her or him. That's so annoying. All this anger in my chest. I don't want that. I don't want them to have a power like that over me. All that anger in my chest. I wonder if I can let it go. Because one thing for sure, it doesn't help me. And I don't want to give them permission to make me angry. Now see if you can see a color for this anger. I'm going to go with red or this emotion that you're feeling. See the color that comes to you. All that red anger in my chest right now. All that red anger, I know I'm going to feel it if I don't do anything. That's how I'm going to react when I'll see them. But that's not what I want, this red anger in my chest. I'm tired of having that red anger in my chest every time I see them. I want to let it go now. I don't want to feel that way. It doesn't help me. It doesn't even stop them from doing that. Maybe if I stop being angry, they will stop too. Because I know relationships are dynamic. So the way I react impacts them too. I wonder if I can let it go. I wonder if I can prevent myself to go there. For now, I'm going to let it go. I now choose to let it go. I now choose to see this red anger in my chest leaving my body. Get an image. Is it evaporating, dissolving, breaking, becoming powder, becoming ice and melting? All that red anger in my chest is leaving my body. It's leaving my body as we speak. All that anger in my chest. All that anger is leaving me slowly, slowly. All that anger doesn't have to be there when I see them. I now choose to let it go. And I now choose to not give them permission to do that to me. The truth is, I decide. So I now let go of the anger in my chest. I now let my body free itself from this anger. And I now decide that it won't return in that way. I am literally freeing myself. I am setting myself free from this anger in my chest. I am giving myself the freedom to react differently. I feel my chest getting empty from that anger now. I feel so much better. I'm freeing myself. And I choose to react differently. Because I love myself. Because I love myself and I don't give permission to anyone to do that to me. I'm the one who decides. They can act out like a puppet, and I'll watch them do their thing, and I don't have to react that way. I choose. Take a deep breath. It feels so good to choose. I'm not giving them permission. They're gonna be their old true self, and I'm gonna be my new true self, my empowered self, my free self, my more joyful self. I feel now I have that power because it's me we're talking about. And I decide. I'm the one who has the key. I'm the one who has the key to the engine. And nope, I'm not starting that engine. Even when they'll be in front of me, I now choose to not start the engine. I now choose to be free like that. And that feels awesome. And now do that movement, because there are nervous meridians and energy meridians in your arms from the shoulder to the elbow. And breathe deeply. What are you now when you think about that person and what they're doing on a scale of 0 to 10? If before you were higher than a 5, let's say a 7, where are you right now? Chances are you're lower. Sometimes, last week I coached someone on something very traumatic. We used tapping, and from a 10, she went to a 2. So if that's not the case for you, and if it really triggered you even more, stop, rewind, and do the tapping again. The more you do it, the more you associate. We talked about freedom, we talked about empowerment, we talked about giving permission, deciding. You associate that with that person and that situation instead of everything that was before. So I hope it helps. I don't think there are any comments, no. But if you have comments wherever you're watching this video, please put them below and I'll be happy to read and answer if you need me to answer. Meanwhile, I wish you a wonderful holiday season, and I wish for you that you stay calm and centered and peaceful, and that you can fully enjoy everyone around you. I'll see you next time. Bye.